Hello everyone, and welcome to Family Frog Crafts. Today I'm going to do something a little different. I've seen some people doing temporary tattoos with resin in, and some like molding trays, and some dish soap dishes that I've seen, so I figured I'll give it a try. So here I have a cell phone holder stand that I figured I would try with some temporary tattoos. And the temporary tattoos and mold I got from Amazon, links will be below. So what you will need is your mold, your temporary tattoos, and of course make sure you cut them out to the size that you want / need. Some of your measuring cups for your epoxy, which the box I use is by Freeboat or something like that. I can't totally remember on top of my head. So you'll need your measuring cups, your silicone measuring cup, and then the mica powder that you will need. Here I chose a really pretty blue, figure it might help pop out some of those colors. So I'm very excited for that color. And then a few other things that you will also need is your gloves, and then the rag that you want to use for your temporary tattoos for water. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to get the temporary tattoos out, and I'm going to go ahead and place them down on my mold so I can get them nice and wet. So when you do your temporary tattoos, and of course I made the mistake and by accident, as you can see here, I am adding water to it, and if you just kind of saw a few seconds before, I did not take that film off. Of course I didn't realize until after the fact, which was my fault. So make sure you turn in and do that. Make sure you take that film off before you place that on your silicone mold. And of course at the end, towards the end of the tutorial here, you'll kind of see where you can kind of see if you hit the light just right with it. So I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of my temporary tattoos on, and then we'll continue from there. Okay, so I finally got all my tattoos on, as you can kind of see here. And of course, again, like I said, I left that film on the flower. So I'm going to go ahead and get my resin going. So I will be back in a few minutes once I have... Oh, and there's my blue resin I finally got poured and stirring up here. So I'm going to go ahead and start pouring in my containers. So I kind of like to start from small to biggest, but you can go any way you want. And I'm just gonna trying to get a little nooks and crannies. I know I have the self-leveling, curing epoxy. So here I'm kind of going a little gently with the tattoos because I just don't want to like smush them up, which I don't think you really can, but you never know with temporary tattoos. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour the rest of my resin out, and then I will be back in a moment. Okay, I finally got my epoxy all poured out, so I'm going to go ahead and get so you can try and use a kitchen torch or one of those, as you can see here, as I'm using one of those torches that you can use for, to start up your grill and whatnot. So I'm just kind of popping out the little bubbles that like to pop up once my resin's been poured. And I kind of go over it about twice, depending on your preference. You don't want to scorch it too much, because if you do, then you burn your epoxy, and then it's not going to look as pretty. So once I'm done with torching, just getting some of the good chunk of the air bubbles out and whatnot, I'm going to let this sit for about a week, because last time I took it out, the day after I set it, it started bending over. So depending on your epoxy, read the instructions. Mine says about a week, so I'm going to do a week and let this cure. So I will see you guys in about a week or so, and we will see what the final results are. Okay, so I let this cure for about a week, and I'm going to go ahead and start demolding this. I'm very excited to see how this will turn out. You have like no idea. So right now I just went ahead and demolded the one little part that kind of helps stand up the phone holder stand. And here comes the final piece, which I'm so excited. And with the small piece, you could have added a little temporary tattoo for that if you really wanted to. I don't, because I don't think you'll be able to really see it, just because of how it goes together. So I'm gonna go ahead and demold this, and ooh, I'm so excited. I hope you're ready to see the final results. And then they are. Okay, so kinda, I like it. I really do. I just kind of feel like I should have maybe used a little bit of a lighter color to really make it more popped out. So maybe probably like a lavender or a lighter blue, maybe even a white. White would probably have been really pretty. And so I'm kind of trying to like see if I can see that film that I kind of accidentally did not take off the flower with the temporary tattoo. You can kind of see it, kind of not. And if you have a little tackiness, as you can kind of see where my fingers were, then I would do some UV resin and just let that kind of, UV light it. But there it is with the stand, and just as you can see that light, you can see where that light's hitting just right. That film's right there. But all in all, I think it's really freaking cute. I like it. I like how it turned out. I'm definitely going to be making some more. So, of course, I'm trying to kind of bring it up so you can kind of see that film. Again, by accident, didn't mean to do that, but the tattoo was already on there, and I didn't want to try to find another one. But all in all, I really like how this came out. I hope this tutorial helped you guys out and get you a little bit more creative, think of something different and new. Like, comment, subscribe below. Subscribe on my TikTok, which I'll have below in my comments. And also, please let me know if you would like to see these in my husband's and I Etsy shop. We are just now reopening, or technically opening a new one. So, again, like, comment, subscribe below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!